Hey guys, Ping here. Yesterday we cut some void in roof, in ceiling, in floor, and also in generic model. And today I'm going to show you the void in windows and doors. So first, let me create a window family. So here, so if you go to 3D view, so this is a default window family template. So in the middle, that's a opening cut, which is this one, and this one creates a void extrusion on this wall. Okay, so you can edit this, select this sketch, and then you can edit sketch, and then you can create any shape of void. So it's similar to the void extrusion. Okay, so but sometimes you don't, you might need to have a little bit like different size on each side, so internal and external. So for example, if I go to a floor plan, that's internal, that's external. So if that's the case, you might need to do something different. So for example, you use void blend, and then I'll set work plan on the internal face, and let me go to 3D view, and then I'll create maybe just a circle. Yeah, and then edit top, set work plan, pick plan, and I'll pick this face and then draw another circle, but this time larger, bigger, and okay. And also I will just want type in 0 because it's on that work plan, so that's a void. Yeah, and then you can cut wall and this void, so you will create this opening. So it's not a extrusion, it's a blend. Yep. Okay, so and also sometimes another example is if I go to floor plan. So if I'm going to, so pretend this is a door. Okay, so if this is a door and I'm going if I'm pretend I'm modeling a cavity sliding door, so I might need to have that the void modeled. So what I can do is go to void extrusion, and then just do something like this. So this is the door opening, and then another opening for the cavity, and then just trim it. So to create this shape, and then drag it up. So yeah, to log on to the height reference plans, and then once you're done, you just cut and cut. So this way you will create this void and also include that cavity. Yeah. So okay, so this is the difference. So between using the void under here, void, and the opening. Okay, so let me just just use opening. So that's the most common one in the Windows. So I'm going to show you some example in the project. Okay, so first let's create a project. Then go back to this window and load into the project. Draw a wall, WA, and then go to 3D view, WN, place some window here. So this is the window we just create, which only had this opening. Okay, so sometimes we might need to have another wall. For example, that's an existing wall at the back, and then you have a new wall in the front, and then you want this window to cut through the back the back wall as well. So what's the easiest way to do it? So you can just use model if they are close enough. So in this example, they're quite close. Okay, let's try like 100. So pretend that if that's a 100 gap between these two walls, so I can just simply join this wall and that wall. So all these windows will create an opening in the back wall. But if I move this back wall away, let's say 180, so this opening will, yeah, they're no longer opening in the back wall. So see, if I move back, move away, it's gone, and move back, or automatically create all these. So you can unjoin, and then so there will be no opening on that. So this is a quick way if they are close enough, and that's another way to do this. So but I need to edit this family. Okay, so go to edit family. So the other way is go to elevation. So here I'm not going to touch this opening. Instead, I'm going to create a void extrusion, and then just match this opening. And okay, so let me go to 3D view. Just make sure it's covered. It's covering the depths. Okay, so let me just drag this a little further. So you don't need to cut the wall with this void. You need to uncut it if it's cut. Okay, so you need to if you draw it, for example, if you draw it here, so normally the void you draw will automatically so it's not cutting, but if, for example, if I draw another one, create void, if you create another one here, or I think in this case it won't automatically cut. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you shouldn't cut the wall. Okay, so sorry, let's go back to, so I need to draw extrusion, pick line, tab, pick. So this will be the void, not cutting the wall, but we'll cut the other wall in the project. So here, what you need to do is here you cut with voids when loaded. Just check this one. So this way, in the project, you will be able to use this window to cut anything, not anything, but most of the stuff. Okay, so here, so see if you move onto the window, you will see this invisible void, but normally it won't show, but only when you select it. So you can do is go cut this wall and then click this. So you need to manually cut these holes for each window. If you don't cut, it won't. Sometimes it's good to, you know, sometimes if it's too many, and it might take some while, but sometimes manually doing this is a good way to avoid, yeah, yeah, but some people like it and some don't. So okay, that's another example of void and opening in the window. So here now I'm going to show you another one. So it's previously I used that method in a corner window. So for example, if I have a window, I have a corner, so I have two walls here. So if I try to create a window, and I want this window to also cut this wall, automatically cut this wall. So see, it will only cut this wall, but if we move to here, it won't cut this. You need to cut this and this. So we need to manually cut this side wall. But can we model it so it will automatically cut? Yeah, of course we can. So now let me show you. So what you need to do is go to Edit Family. Instead of let me go to 3D view. We're not going to use this void, and we don't need this opening as well. Hang on, let me select it. Yep. No. Yep. Delete. We don't need them. What we need is a new family. I'll say generic model wall based. Okay, so open, and then in this family, go to place side. I'm going to draw a extrusion in a shape. Okay, so and then go to 3D view. So that's front. So this is front. Maybe I'll say back. Okay, I drag a little bit. So pretend that's a void I used to cut the window. So pretend that's a window here, and there's a corner window around this side. Okay, so I'll maybe just draw a rectangular shape. It's easier to understand. So go to front, and then I'm going to draw a set work plan on this wall, and I'm going to draw this and this first. Maybe I'll just do it separately. So the first part will obey the window, the actual window. Oh, hang on. Let me match the wall thickness. So somehow you need to do some dimensions and some parameters, but here I'm just going to show you an example, so I'll just roughly do it. So this is the first part. Just cut this. So this create a window for the front window, and pretend that's another window on this side here. Okay, and what we need to do is we can just have this void. I'll just copy and paste, copy and paste at the same place, and drag a little bit. So just a thickness over the side wall, and go to 3D view. I'm going to that's front, back. I'm confused. I'll just give it a depth. So pretend that's the width of the side window. Okay, and I need to cut this as well. Oh, I can't cut because I already cut that part out. What I can do is drag this back. So see, now both void cut this wall at the same time. So you didn't see them, or you don't see them. So that's because they cut this wall. So now I have this void generic model wall base. I can load this into that family. So I'll place it here, and let's go have a look in 3D view. So you can't really see the void, but it's there. So it's what we can do is we just need to try it, load this into the project. Okay, so now this is the family, I believe. It's quite hell. I think maybe the size is not right. I'll check. What I can do is I'll create a wall here which is thick enough so we know what's going on here, and I'll place this to see where the void Oh, okay, so it's on this side. So what I need to do, yeah, probably I mess up the front, and I'll just swap, flip it, spacebar, and see if I can make it. No, still not. Oh, yeah. See there. So here. So yeah, now it's in the right position. The windows in right position. So see this one. I didn't manually cut this wall. So if I create another one, copy here, and then if I move this wall to this side, and so this corner window will automatically cut both walls. Okay, so this is another example of void. I think yeah, that's it for today. If you have any more idea or questions, just let me know, and I'll see you next time.